What's going on Instagram? What's going on, baby? This is your boy Coop DeVille, back with another banger, back with another blessing. And today I want to talk about the new Pivot podcast. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but if you have not seen the Pivot podcast, go on YouTube, check those guys out. Dope sports podcast, dude, where they basically interview athletes, just like I Am Athlete. And if you watch I Am Athlete, Fred Taylor, Channing Crowder, both of those guys came over from I Am Athlete to start their own podcast with retired safety Ryan Clark. And I'll be honest with you, bro, they killing it, dog. They killing it, man. I mean, they've already got 3 videos that's a part of the 1 million viewership club already. They've only been around for a month this week, dude. I mean, last week, they're already interviewing guys like Money Mayweather last week. They had Ricky Williams a couple of days ago. Raheem Morris, fresh off of his Super Bowl win with the LA Rams. I mean, Charles Haley. Come on, bro. 5-time Super Bowl champ. And of course, they've even had Nyjah Houston on the show. Now, just to give you guys a quick breakdown, the Pivot Podcast is a sports podcast with Ryan Clark, retired safety. I think best known for his years in Pittsburgh, where he's won a Super Bowl. Also was a Pro Bowler. And then, of course, you've got retired running back Fred Taylor. To me, one of the most underrated running backs in NFL history. 10,000 plus rushing yards. Like only 31 running backs have ever hit the 10,000 yard milestone. And then you got Channing Crowder, 6 years at the Miami Dolphins organization. But all in all, bro, like, I think it's a really, really dope podcast. Love it. Now, I'm not here to do a versus, at least not this video. I'm not here to do a versus I Am Athlete versus the Pivot Podcast, where Fred Taylor and Channing Crowder came from. Right now, I just want to talk about the Pivot Podcast itself. They're getting fire interviews, bro. Like, everything is on point. I will tell you, I was a little bit worried about Ryan Clark, because if you watch Ryan Clark, very polished brother, very smart brother, commentator over at ESPN. So I was a little bit worried as to how Clark and Crowder were going to mesh, because if you know Channing Crowder, you don't know what he's going to say, how he's going to say it, when he's going to say it, but you do know that if he's got something on his mind, he's not going to bite his tongue, and he's definitely going to say it. And like I said, you got Ryan Clark, very polished brother, but I'll be honest with you, those two have been meshing like brothers, bro. Like, they rib and roast each other like siblings. And then, of course, you've got the OG Fred Taylor that just kind of keeps it all together, like it kind of keeps that balance, you know? So I'm definitely feeling the show. And again, they've had some legendary interviews with like Terrell Owens, Marvin Lewis, like, bro, Hugh Jackson. Like, they're getting the real interviews. And the nice thing is, they make guys feel comfortable enough that they're really giving us a real experience, like a real insight look at the league, whether it's the NFL, whether it's skateboarding, whether it's boxing. They're making the guys feel comfortable enough that they're really opening it up and expressing how the leagues really, really operate, how they really work, and what it's really like to be a part of those circles. Like I said, these are guys who are performing at the highest rate. So, like I said, and when they ask their questions, they don't make it about themselves. Like, they ask their questions and they back up and allow them to tell those stories, to give us those insights, to give us those experience that those guys experience. So I really do appreciate the show. And like I said, Ricky Williams, Terrell Owens, Money Mayweather, Nyjah, come on, bro. Like, really, dude, like, the show is going nowhere but up, dude. Like I said, if y'all get an opportunity, go check the show out, YouTube. Love to hear down in the comment section. If you guys have already watched the Pivot Podcast, I would love to hear down in the comment section, what do you guys think? Now, I know we're going to have some people that's going to be like,
yeah, but bro, it's the same thing as I Am Athlete.
No, they're really not, bro. Like, I thought the same thing. I'm like, what are you guys going to do? Just interview people that you've already interviewed on I Am Athlete? But it hasn't been like that, bro. Like, they're interviewing people that, you take Ricky Williams, for example. Most people don't even remember, like on a day-to-day basis, don't really remember Ricky Williams. But if you were around in that time and you were a huge football fan, bro, Ricky was that guy. Like, that boy would run a bitch over. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, I can't wait to see who they have next. Every day I'm like waiting on a notification, because, like I said, these guys really mesh well. They interview well, and the people that they're interviewing are people that like someone like me. Like I really, when I saw Ricky Williams, I was like, oh shit, Ricky, Money Mayweather, like bro, like the people they're interviewing, it's a no-brainer. We're setting our notifications, making sure that we do not miss these interviews, bro. So with that being said, man, if you guys have already watched the Pivot Podcast, I would love to hear down in the comment section. What did you guys think about the Pivot Podcast so far? Celebrating 1 month. And like I said, they've already got 3 videos with 1 million views per video. So like I said, they're doing their thing, bro. With that being said, don't forget, hit the like button, hit that follow button, leave me something down in the comment section. And y'all already know it ain't nothing but love. Peace.